Everyone, I'm Jill Griffin, and I've been really blessed in my career. I have served and serve on a New York Stock Exchange corporate board. I've written a lot of books. This one, Customer Loyalty, actually made it onto the Harvard Working Knowledge list, which is the closest thing to Ivy League I'll ever be. But my purpose here today is to tell you about a great new leadership course that I am going to be soon bringing into your mailbox.
Good morning.
And
I'm Jill Griffin.
The good news
and I'm a
is
leadership
it is
coach
snippets
and I'm an
of
expert on
great
customer
leadership
loyalty.
lessons.
I've written
because
books
my
on
goal
customer
is
loyalty,
to help you rise.
earn your seat on a corporate
And
board. Women
they're
make great
bite-sized.
leaders. And today I want to talk to you
Leadership
about
lessons
finding your
and
passion.
the first 10 of them
There's a
really
lot of thought
unique
around
because
passion
they
and
are
the fact that
free.
you need to naturally
So,
know what that is. But
If
some
you're
of
watching
us,
this,
it didn't take
hit
right away. We weren't
subscribe.
really sure. Look
Um,
to these
I was
lessons.
at a conference,
Give me
KPMG
lots
conference
of
a week or
feedback
so ago
on what
and I
you
got
like
to
about
hear
the lesson,
Condoleezza
what you don't
Rice.
like about the lesson,
And she
how
went
I
to
can make it better
Stanford
as a
for
music major,
because
as a piano
that is
major.
my goal.
And then she attended this
So,
big
hope to
competition
see
in
you
Aspen
soon,
and got to
and
see all
thank
these
you for
prodigies.
listening.
And she came back thinking, hey, if I stay on this track, I'll probably end up playing the piano in a
Hello.
department store. That's
Welcome
what she
back.
joked about.
Today's
But
leadership
after some
lesson
false
is
starts, she
leave no
wandered
stone
into
unturned.
Joseph
And I want
Corbel's
to tell you
class
my
on
experience about
international relations. And he was
When
an
I was
expert
a-
on the Soviet Union. And there she found that
I had
she had a
graduated
deep
from the University of South
interest
Carolina.
in that
I
area,
had put my
never
application
having
in
known
for,
that she had that interest.
MBA program.
So,
It
in
had
all
been
the
accepted.
reading that I've
And
done
now
and
I
all
was just
the
waiting on
executives
financial
I've
aid.
talked to, many
The
of them
word
have had to
waiting
go kind of
is very key.
wandering in the darkness, if you will,
I waited.
to ultimately
waited.
land
And here
on
we got
what they
to
found interesting,
July.
that
I
they
was
had
down at
natural
Myrtle Beach
abilities to
waitressing.
do,
I hadn't
and
heard
that
a
ultimately
doggone
it
thing.
became their passion.
And so I
So
decided
don't get discouraged
finally
if you don't know
decided,
right
and you
off
should wait
the
this long,
bat what
to
your
take matters
passion
into my own
is.
hands.
So,
I
so
got in this.
I am
my
delighted to
car,
be with
which
you.
was a
I'm
Vega
delighted
that
you
was on
are
its last
listening
leg.
to
Every time
my
I
leadership
changed gears,
lessons.
it was a 3-speed.
And reach
it
me
would,
anytime
backfire.
at Jill Griffin.
People would come up beside me in their car. And
Thank
they'd go,
you, and
"Hey,
I'll see
hey,
you next
hey."
time. And no telling what was going on back there, but I really didn't want to know. So I go to the registrar's office in Columbia, South Carolina. I'll swing by there. I get my transcript, which is really good grades. And I camp out at Dr. Lyle's office in the MBA program until he could see me. So I wait there and wait, and finally he invites me into his office. And so I lay this transcript with stellar grades in front of him, and I say to him, Dr. Lyles, why am I not getting any financial help with this kind of track record? And I'll say in parentheses that I know that people, at least one person with lesser grades than me, had already been awarded some money. And so I put it right in front of him and I say, Dr. Lyles, I don't have any money, but I know that you do. So how do I get some of it? Now, what was interesting here was his body language, because he kind of laid back in his chair and, just kind of, I don't know, maybe he felt confronted, but that was okay. And so he looks at my grades and he says, okay, I'm going to give you 1 semester of help. And depending on how you do that 1 semester, then it'll define whether you get continual help. I said, Dr. Lyles, that is all I'm looking for.
And I left his office and I was so jubilant and so relieved. But here's the lesson. Here's the lesson. We people that want to get ahead, we do not wait. We go after it from the get-go. I should have been in his office a couple of months earlier and asking about financial aid. But yet I figured that they would look at my transcript, match it to my acceptance offer, and give me some help. But that didn't happen. So I don't want that happening to you. I want you, when you have this stellar track record, take the proof of that to a decision maker and ask for what you want. That's what leaving no stone unturned means. Now, the happy ending for me was I went back down to the beach thinking, okay, I've got coverage for one semester and I know that I'll perform. But then I get this letter in the mail, probably 2 weeks later, that says that I get a $3,000 fellowship with no strings attached. So it was kind of like hallelujah chorus after that. And there's one more piece to this. When I got out in the world and things started happening, because getting that MBA made everything start to flow for me. I got accepted into the RJ Reynolds brand management track, where I learned everything about how you manage a brand, promote a brand, get people aligned with your brand, all of that. So I decided after the fact that I would establish a fellowship at South Carolina. So it's the Jill Griffin Endowment Fund. And I have contributed to that now so that it spins off every year help for a needy MBA like I was in the beginning. So leave no stone unturned. Ask for what you want and get it.